And it's not saying you can't read, you can't write, you this, that, and the third. Everything needs more than one set of eyes. And there are people who get paid to read, proofread, and edit. Editing, depending on the kind of book you're writing, you have different levels of editing. Like I think there's like 3 different levels of editing. For my poetry books, I was able to get level 1. It's like 0.015 cents per word. You want to be charged per word. You don't want somebody editing your book, because with the editing process, you got your finished product, you're ready for editing, send it off to the editor, they read through it, they mark up the thing, mark up the document, send it back with their suggestions. You look at their suggestions, one by one, you decide to accept them or not. If with poetry, they say, well, they might suggest you use this word or this spelling. You might say, I'm a poet, I can use a misspelled word. Everybody know what I'm talking about. You leave it the way it is, or you change it to what they say. That back and forth could happen for a month or 2. My first book, my editing part was about $485 because it was per word. That $485 covered each time it went back and forth. You don't want to choose it. Somebody come up to you, give you their business card, come up their editor, and every time you make an exchange back and forth on the same document, you getting charged another $100, another $75. No. Editing is a price. The price is set per word. 25,000 words at 0.015 cents per word equals this how many dollars. I'm gonna send you this how many dollars, and we gonna do this till we done, because that's the price of editing. One of my brothers wrote a book. The poor baby was fooling with somebody somewhere over here in Kansas somewhere, and his wife even got mad because she was like, he keep giving this woman money, and all he was doing was editing. He didn't know, but he came to me finally. First book got published, and now he's working on his second book getting published. Thankfully, his baby sister had learned enough to let him know, you ain't got no business paying nobody that much money going back and forth. You know, lawyers charge you $2 a minute. Ain't nobody got that kind of money for $130 an hour, and you looking at the same document that you was looking at last week. So that's one thing I want you to be careful about. If you use a self-publishing company, editing will be a part of the package. So if your editing cost is $485, ain't nobody got no business asking you for another $25 or whatever for the same. That covers the back and forth until the book is finished, okay? But you gotta have it. Grammar, all that's a part of the editing. If you want editing more in depth, depending on what you're writing, if you're writing something a little bit more complicated, poetry is easier, but then like when you're writing your story, you might want a little bit more, the next level up of editing. That might cost you about 0.18 cents per word. So maybe instead of $400 some, it might be $600 some. If your book is 700, say if your book is 250 pages versus 150 pages, you know, that's gonna affect how many words. So your editing cost is gonna cost more, but it needs to be done. We're gonna be excellent, right? If you use a publishing company, they will not publish the book until you tell them it's ready to go. So you don't have to feel rushed by anybody. If you're dealing with somebody who just walked up and handed you a card telling you they're publisher, I would not advise you to use them. They ain't halfway got no websites, or, you know, I ain't trying to say don't support nobody, but if you use a self-publishing company, you're gonna spend about $2,000 of your money. Don't waste it on somebody who's jacklegging and who's trying to just build from nothing. You want to handle what God gave you, you know, and you don't want to lose money dealing with somebody who's trying to build up something, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Find another way to support them. Do it that way so they can get the experience they need and do what they're supposed to be doing, because you're trying to protect what God has given you. So, next thing I want to talk about is the business side of writing. My throat is dry. Give me about 2 minutes.